How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, Faze Crypto, and today we are going to be talking about Cardano and all of the latest and greatest things that have been happening. Of course, Charles Hodgkinson recently tweeted out this programming language for Cardano, which I know has got a lot of people pretty excited about all these different things that are happening in the world of Cardano. Of course, I'm pretty excited to see where Cardano is going to be taking itself. Marlowe is a new language for modeling financial instruments as smart contracts on a blockchain. It has designed for people who are business engineers or subject experts rather than experienced developers, which I think is pretty exciting. It's a good place for Cardano to be headed, especially with that sort of thing. I mean, I think when we want to talk about these programming languages and how they can essentially mesh with people, I think business engineers, of course, it's interesting because a lot of the other cryptocurrencies need, really overly depend on experienced developers in getting a lot of these different things done. So I think the fact that Cardano has been moving in a way that's essentially able to get them up and running with an entirely different sector of the financial space is definitely a leg up on the competition in that regard. And especially when we're looking at the different things that Cardano aims to do, I think that it's pretty much seems to be in keeping with their philosophy, and I think the fact that from what I've been able to gather, in the research that I've done on Cardano and basically seeing how they've pretty much been laying down a really key, significant framework, really getting that groundwork foundation laid down, which I think is really going to come pay to their advantage, and pay off. And for anybody who's paying attention to Cardano, now it's awesome to be a part of this community, and I'm really excited to see a lot of the different things. So of course we've got this article that a lot of people wanted me to bring to attention. Cardano Founder on Bitcoin. It's blind, deaf, and dumb, and you can't really do much with it. Charles Hodgkinson, co-founder of Ethereum, CEO of IOHK, as you guys know him. And founder of Cardano, recently appeared on Ivan on Tech's YouTube channel, where he delved into the progress of Cardano, and of course talked about blockchain and Ethereum's, and oddly enough, Bitcoin. And it definitely is an interesting article. I pull a sequence of events that I found pretty interesting to see how basically Charles Hodgkinson's got this opinion on Bitcoin, which is really sort of does shed a light into the usability of these things. I think it is sort of foreshadowing contests that we'll be seeing emerging slowly but surely as things get going and really moving forward into the future. I think we definitely could be seeing a world where altcoins such as Cardano would be able to stand up against even the likes of Bitcoin, and only time will tell, of course. I mean, at this point it is still in that speculation stage, but as Cardano and the world of smart contracts and a lot of these things continue to be developing and reaching their organic form, I think that it is sort of something that, I mean, it's never too early to be looking at these different things, and I think the early bird gets the worm. And I've been reading the Cardano roadmap and really just doing some in-depth research. I mean, I spend hours every single day basically doing research into all different types of cryptos, but I always try to dedicate some time into Cardano, especially now with what we're witnessing happening with Cardano involving Shelley and a lot of these different things. I mean, if you guys haven't already, definitely get over to the Cardano roadmap. And I mean, for people watching this video, obviously you're probably well versed in this space and seeing. I mean, I know a lot of people out there who are even smarter than I am, who have been really getting excited about Cardano, a certain type of excitement that we really haven't seen in the cryptocurrency space for a long time. But I think it's really nice to see how this space has been basically shaping up in a really interesting way. Of course, top performers at the time of making this video, we've got Lambda, we've got Insight Chain, and of course with Electronium, and coming up on these top performing lists is always interesting. I mean, I'm always interested in seeing what cryptos are doing the best, which ones could be doing a little bit better. Of course, the least of them being Aurora, and of course now it is interesting to see how these different things have been shaping up. But I think things being where they are, I mean, market cap at 173, Bitcoin dominance at 52, and respectively, I think that we could be seeing some pretty exciting things getting ready to rear their head in the space. In particular, we've been seeing some interesting movements on the part of the broader cryptocurrency space. So now it is interesting to see how we're going to be watching a lot of these different variables unfold in the near future. And of course we've got Twitter imposes a daily follower limit, and other small business tech news. I mean, this is pretty funny. Why would they do this? I mean, I don't know. It seems like all these tech companies like Twitter and Facebook and all these other things are really in a race to kind of bring themselves into the ground, due to the scrutiny it's under over how to handle automated bots and trolls. Twitter has announced a new policy aimed at curbing spam. Its safety team says that effective immediately, the daily limit for the amount of followers users can follow will be 400 instead of 1,000. And explaining the reason, Twitter head of site said that the company decided 400 was a reasonable limit because 50% of accounts who are made more than 400 followers per day were so it is interesting. I mean, why is this relevant? When we're looking up cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, well, I'll tell you, it definitely does show that these companies are sort of teetering and tottering, and I mean, it's a sign of that same, sign of the times to that same effect. And I think it is one of the greater advertisements for blockchain. And of course, we've got this week in Twitter. I love this tweet by this guy Pomp. Bitstamp granted bit license PewDiePie on D Live platform. Of course, D Harma live on Ethereum. Lawmakers seek crypto tax clarity. Coinbase launch crypto debt card. Of course, the block stack files 50M Reg A, and Bitcoin still not dead. And the virus is spreading. So I mean, things happening every single day. I mean, all the cryptos are doing their own thing. But I mean, of course, if you guys are interested, make sure that you guys connect with us on Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber, as always. Of course, remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, this video is not financial advice. Now, obviously, this video is just to keep everybody up to date, and of course, tell you guys my opinion. Of course, if you guys are interested, make sure that you include your opinion down in the comment section down below, or if you want to reach out to us, you could do so at our Twitter. We'll be active on there, looking for any insight that you guys might have. Of course, definitely interesting to see what Cardano and Charles Hoskinson by extension have been up to. But of course, in also in cryptocurrency news, we've got Chinese miners. Of course, Bitcoin BTC may surge 10x. PayPal director, Bitcoin may be worth more than 1 million in 7 to 10 years. Just some interesting articles that I figured I'd just briefly look over the headlines of. Brock Pierce buys Converse Amsterdam So yeah, I mean, all that being said, Bank of America anticipated to join the crypto scene. Yeah, I think this has been a good video, a good opportunity for us to look at a lot of these different things, a lot of these different variables as they've been mounting around us. But all that being said, I think this has been a pretty awesome video. We've covered a lot of different things, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.